There's still buffers. I don't know what to tell them.
In stream.
My career.
Yeah. You say, all right, guys, I'm gonna have to go buy a whole new PC tomorrow.
I can't wait to get my new piece. Now that I love doing this, and I love these people. Now that I'm doing this, I cannot wait to get a computer. It's gonna be such an upgrade.
You know, get those 4K OLED monitors and whole new top.
Yeah, I wonder how
5090.
I wonder how the downsampling works for having the canvas ratio be 4K and outputting 1080.
I'm not sure about that.
It should be pretty clean because 1080 is exactly quarter resolution of 4K, so the sample processing should be pretty simple. But here, I wonder how many streamers play on 4K. Like not stream at 4K, but just like have 4K monitors.
Not very many. A lot of them use high refresh rate 1440, like 240 hertz 1440.
That's
but they make
fair. That makes sense because a lot of them do Call of Duty, for example. So
yeah.
Yeah.
A couple that I watched have like I know they have OLED 1440, like 240 hertz.
Spawned over here. Spawned right when I ran over to pick up loot. Your fucking electric procs go like all the way down the hallway.
Yep. I'm trying to pick up loot too.
God, I love Gyre, dude. Insane. I was very curious to get both of you guys' opinion. So we actually got a chance to play that build.
Yeah. Definitely a top tier build.
Is the zoom in? Oh shit! What the hell?
Oh, dude, I almost got nullified. That was like an instant. Holy crap!
All right.
He just sprinted.
What is going on with my stream right now? Hold on, guys.
Was Ronald zoomed in or something? You said?
Yeah, it's super zoomed. I'm sure. I don't even know how that just happened. Yeah, I should be seeing it again. Game. Everything should be back to normal now. I have no idea why they just got super zoomed in all of a sudden.
Okay. I got corrupted.
Well, let's see if I get corrupted.
Yeah, the only upgrade now is if you go kick.
I did. I got corrupted. Yep.
Oh, well, better go jump off then.
Yeah, I'm going.
You really better not get nullified now.
Dude.
Alright, make sure he is linked to you. Fast.
That guy around?
So?
Yeah, where's that guy? What's his name? He's standing.
You're not strong.
See him, he's far away. He's already gonna have 6,000 strength.
Yeah, where are you? Link. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, so your strength is now around 6,000%. Actually, open up your ability tab right now. Go look at your ability tab and what are the stats on the third ability? What's the crit chance?
Yeah, let me build up duration.
But yeah, that's true. That's big lie. Watch out. While he's linked to you, and hopefully Ero's still corrupted. Check that out. See what the crit chance is.
I got what is abilities?
Abilities and cathode grace. What's the crit chance and energy rate?
1,467.
Holy shit.
And
dude,
44.03 energy rate.
Can you screenshot that? You're still on the screen? Can you screenshot that? Bro, can you put that in the Unified Codex gen chat?
Yeah.
The Gyre corruption be like.
Oh wait, the guy's here. Are you so corrupt?
No, don't do it. You would have to go jump off again.
It just ended. So.
Yeah, I wasn't
Oh, he would have to jump off with the third ability at least. Oh, get away! It's violence! Get away! Get away! Run! Run!
They're coming for me. I'm scared. No nullifier, please. No.
I got him.
Oof. Freaking nullifier almost got him.
That was a little special for an African man. So just in case you guys did not hear this, his gyre is currently giving him a 1500% critical chance buff.
You know, just a little buff.
Can you post that in the chat before exits your clipboard? Make sure you have enough duration. That kind of stuff. All fine.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Is in Gen or where?
Yeah, just post it in the chat. If you guys want to see this insane gyre buff, go look at. Can you change the title of the streams while they're active? Because I want to change the title.
Yeah,
to
I think so. Yeah.
6,000% gyre. How do I do that?
There you go. I think there's a thing.
Excellent.
It literally says.
Or maybe I would have to do that from the YouTube interface, not from Streamlabs.
Oh yeah, yeah. It should be YouTube.
Like a relic. Make a screen. Go to my second. Do you want me to call out every time it's misery or violence, or are you gonna look at it?
I can read.
Out for. Misery isn't quite as dangerous because he has to do the animation to summon them, and since I'm using mag, I bubble him and usually insta kill him. Violence, he wants to run away basically. Spawn on in the 3.
Yeah.
He does have to be actually here. You don't know why this works.
He just chases me down.
Sometimes he does, bro. Man, he chases my ass down. I was playing a mission yesterday, and I think it was one or a couple days ago, where 11 was the speed of a freaking violence spawned in 150 meters away, and then I just see the 150 just number going down. I'm like, bro, he literally spawned on top of 11 and did not attack him, and I just see the number start rapidly going down, violently approaching. No pun intended.
He wants you.
Violently approaching my position. I was like, bro, what? He ran past 2 dudes to get to me. Here's the title. Just the 6,000% power, strength, fire, 6,000% power, strength, gyre grind. Did they ever fix the Zylok in Karnan mode? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I would have to go check the most recent patch notes and check the wiki and whatnot, but last I heard, the multi-shot still does not work on Zylok and Karnan, which is insane, but it's been so long. What are your numbers right now, Guns? What are you hitting for? On the
like hundreds, thousands, million. That was 950,000. That's 500.
I mean.
Yeah.
So you're hitting 1 million ticks on the electric. That's
occasionally. It's not all the time. But I'd say on average is about 200k, 150k.
Literally, Chad, his power strength right now in Gyre is 6,000%. Roughly. A little bit under that. Need to go look at that picture. You posted it in Gen, right?
Yep.
Out of here, no. Fire scum.
Torment.
This guy's not. Well, you do well. So he can't nullify you, but do watch out for Malice. Like, don't. When Malice spawns in, he can put the mag bubble on you. So if you shoot, you'll kill yourself. And if you go down, the 4th ability turns off.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so just don't shoot around Malice. But like you can see the bubble. If you roll, the bubble gets off. You just pay attention, basically.
Okay.
Voice Gyre's crit buff was for the whole team. Imagine.
Bruh, that'd be crazy.
Dude, they make an augment for that.
Getting tier 19 red crits my bursting.
That should be an augment for her.
Nate.
Nate. Jeez.
For energy regen is already only half of Steinax's. Steinax's energy regen apply. I once had an acolyte spawn when I was out in the Orb of Alice. He never found me.
Oh.
Dang, where am I? Got a cold out here.
Like, bro, this dude running around here, shit, that ain't worth it. Stalker don't pay me enough.
You guys think Acolyte ever spawns into a mission where Jade is and kills a Jade and the Stalker just beats the fucking shit out of them for doing it?
So,
It's like you had one limitation. Play of relic. Both run it. Gotta get it.
Oh, yeah, I had one.
Or oh yeah, how is the stream now, guys? Somebody said no buffering already. How's the rest of the chat feel? Are we more fluid now? Hopefully it still looks alright.
Yeah, on my end, it's pretty good.
It should still look fine. 1080p 8000 bitrate is pretty good quality.
Yeah, no, it looks fine. Nothing wrong with it.
Is this guy still in human? And this ghost. Ghost. Why is my character moving around without me moving? The heck?
You've been hacked.
What is going on? Okay, it just stopped.
Like, was your W key stuck or something?
It's unlikely on this keyboard. How you doing, Ronald? Somebody in chat named Ronald's like, what? Huh?
How do you know? We're in your walls.
This is over here in his own little world.
Yeah. Just killing too much. Where is my most kills in a mission ever?
Gotta beat my 20,000 goal.
I'm good.
Doesn't even take that long. A gyre is the best.
Maybe on double resource weekend, I'd attempt that.
The range invigoration on guy always getting 5 kills.
Oh, I got corrupted again. It'd be awesome if it's just like stacked. It's like corruption, corruption, corruption.
Yeah, some of you guys might be buffering just because you're watching on phones. If you're watching on cellulars, at this point, if you're buffering, there's no way it's me. I don't understand how you can buffer it. The reductions to that.
Your CPU usage and stuff isn't like super high.
Just get fiber connections for your phones. That simple. Hook it up to the mainframe.
Dude, it's crazy. My 5G ultra wide when I'm in downtown where I live, freaking, I'll get like 500 or 600 down and up.
Yeah, it's insane. I noticed that on one of the main road areas on the way to work was a ultra wideband section. So I ran a speed test and I hit 1,000 per second over freaking cellular. Insane. Hitting fiber speed on my phone right now.
Power of 5G.
The power of 1. The power of 2.
Power of 2.
Power of many.
Power of many.
Amazing writing. God tier writing, bro. Literally the best show ever made. I mean, it's revolutionary.
It means everything. He doesn't even compare to shows like, you know, The Travelers or, you know, anything like that. You know.
Those Salty Travelers was canceled, dude.
Major Sag.
Whoa. The Void guy is just like doing 360s in this room over here, bro.
Yeah, sometimes
He's
he gets.
chilling.
Sometimes he gets.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Bullet jumping now. Sometimes he gets stuck in doorways. It's like, so this is the Steel Path challenge I've heard about.
Man, dude, I can't wait till From Season 3 comes out here in a few months.
So somebody asked me, did I put my microphone behind my monitor? Okay.
Oh?
His way of saying he can't hear me, I guess. Maybe you just gotta
I don't know about that.
gotta turn your ears up, Droopy. What do you mean? Crazy. Did you put your microphone
He's
behind
saying
you?
you've got crap mic.
Yeah.
He's just saying your mic's crap, man. Oh, let's go.
7 of those now.
That's my first.
It's my first.
I want to make so much money.
If I could get one set, I'd be happy.
I think you're gonna get a lot more than one sheep. I'm gonna have like 200 of these relics.
Holy crap.
I already bought 150. Gonna make them all already. It's probably just when I speak lower, Droopy. My levels should be fine.
Oh yeah, this week I'm probably most likely ordering my mic. I'm gonna finally be
Finally,
on your level.
you can hear your true voice.
Yes, my yeah, I was saying my beautiful voice because it sounds so good. Literally number one reason I don't want to be a YouTuber streamer is I hate my voice so much.
Fine, it sounds fine.
Uh huh.
What is wrong?
Everyone hates their own voice. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I mean, yeah, but it's like you know, I get like everybody has that like where you know you hear yourself different than you
I
actually
don't
sound.
have that, but if you say that, it sounds douchey for some. Not hate your own voice, but yeah. What do you? And do you have any actual reasoning for disliking your voice?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. I've been told, and I like when I hear myself talk, it sounds nasally. I don't like that.
Blow your nose, silly.
This is fine. I mean, I have like a deviated septum, I think, or at least kinda, because I can like
Well,
barely.
undeviate it.
Yeah, just gonna spend like what is it, $5,000 or something crazy on that surgery.
You figured you were doing the Steel Path microphone challenge, bro. Get out of my chat.
Oh my! He's roasting
No,
you
I'm
right
just
now.
kidding.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
funny. That's funny. I like that. Well, you're the only one who has concerns, it seems, so maybe your setup is just brokeable. I don't know. What? Who said that?
Oh,
Crazy.
shots fired. He's fired back, bro.
I'm turning into to Moog. I'm gonna start roasting all my viewers' builds, and I post your Salta build so I can be Moog.
Dude, bro. I don't know what it is. That what's his name? Sabuchi, right? Is that how you say his name?
Mhm.
Dude, he is just all over my Twitter, dude. I don't know why. He's just everywhere, dude.
If Sabuchi sees
He's
my
just
Prodia build, he's gonna kill me.
Bro, he is unhinged. No, yeah, he's hilarious, but it's just like some of the things he posts, like
Yeah.
especially about Ember, bro.
If he can get partnered, I can get partnered.
Bro, he's a little rabid for Ember, from what I've seen.
Aren't we all?
I mean, yeah, but man, this man, he's ready to commit war crimes.
The Galaxy Cheeks. Are you doing rap tap tap? Bro, get out, bro.
Bro.
That's crazy. 100
Dude, you're getting
Look at-
destroyed.
look at
This
my-
dude is.
Holy shit, look at my health
Oh
right now.
man,
Look how much health I have.
Mod this guy.
what the?
How much health do you have, Reese? Heal up, bro. I gotta see this. Your health bar's at like half right now. Less than half. You have like 60,000.
He's at like 44 or 50.
What do I unlink and then relink?
Put your fourth down. He'll heal you.
Oh,
Unless you helmet it off. Like,
oh, well, it's less than half, and I'm at 26k.
yeah,
so-
you literally have 60,000 health. Dang.
What the?
Rabid for Nova. Yeah, I'm Rabid for the Nova Atomicus.
Nova. I need that USB port, if you know what I mean.
Huh? On to download, what?
I'm gonna be uploading some of my data there.
Oh, somebody, Taylor said, Guy has the most normal sounding voice. What is he so worried about?
For real? Oh, that's good to know. I thought it
I
sounded.
don't think you have a voice
horrible.
problem. I think you have a, if you wanted to, for example, you said like you wouldn't be a YouTuber or streamer. Like, you wanted to increase like your streamer presence, voice, or just overall quality, so your vernacular, flash vocabulary, and clarity. Of
Oh, no,
speech,
I-
not the
I
actual
know.
Sound of your voice.
No, I know. I mean, I don't try to speak well. I don't know. I know you do, but I just don't care.
Don't try to speak gooder.
Me not speak good, me no care.
What's her name from The Walking Dead? Why use any word when little word work or some shit like that? Whatever she said. Whole compound of people that like didn't speak properly.
Woman, true.
What's her name, man? Because she came back in the Those Who Live.
It was the blonde-haired chick, right?
So, she had brown hair. She's the one who ran that like, cult of people. Janice? Was that her name?
I don't know, dude. There's so many people on that show. Holy crap.
Am I tweaking? There was a lot of people in that.
There's so many people.
Bet somebody in chat
It's
knows.
I was wanting to
You
ask.
know what's crazy? We're at 30,000. I mean, 30,000 views. We're at
30,000, let's
We're
go.
at 30 viewers, and it's definitely because of that 6,000% Gyre title. That wasn't wasn't
People
Cap,
are
by the
like,
way,
"Huh?"
guys. The Gyre.
It's not cap.
For any of you that just tuned in recently, Gyre that we're currently playing with, I'm not playing Gyre. It just dropped to 17. Okay. They were like Cap. Well, that's crazy. They literally dropped from 30 to 17. That's crazy. The Gyre in this mission, guns here, is currently at 6,000% power strength. If you don't believe me, go look in the Discord and look at the picture that he posted. Exclamation mark Discord chat if you need that link.
It's my last Blade Relic.
Last glaive relic. No.
No, wait. No, I have one more, but it's not great one.
Yeah, I only have 6 more radiants, but I have like 140 more. Sorry, Ronald, I didn't mean to shoot you. Go Ronald with threats. What
Personally.
you say?
I said he took it personally.
Yeah, he's mad. You just man makes a mistake in your life.
Run around in real life and see what you do with a scythe. You know that move they do where they scythe lunge at you and the beams that they use both count as abilities, so if you have silence they just can't do anything. Quite funny.
What?
Like the attacks that Thrax do are coded as
Yeah.
abilities, so if you silence them they just kind of like chill in the air.
Huh.
Oh, thank you, Droopy. I was actually just about to do that.
Who's a misery?
Missouri, get away from me.
That one soon.
Ow.
That tweaking, or did he just not summon anything? Wasn't that the Misery the one who summons? What?
You just melted him. I thought it was.
Yeah, that's not.
misery.
He's health gated though. That's not possible.
Nah, he just dead. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't just kill him fast enough and not do it. He's gated to do. What the hell just happened?
He bugged.
Are we built different?
Like we're built different. It literally, we bypassed the gate.
Like that HP. A little white 30k HP.
Like your HP better.
Indeed.
Look how much EHP you have.
I gotta get back up to max stacks.
EHP would have while linked to an enemy would be insane.
Oh. Wait.
Do 27% link. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't even capped earlier. What, because you have augmented or something?
Oh no, the void guy came through.
27 link is wild.
Almost 72k. That's good.
You did that. You did that command backward T-spin. You have to do the exclamation mark first. Exclamation amp. Sorry, I totally just missed that, Reese. What'd you say?
I hit 72,000.
Jesus.
HP.
He has
That's
health?
crazy. What?
Bro.
Bro, that's actually crazy. What the fuck? 72k. What?
Yeah, and Ninus has a 90% damage DR ability.
Man, you're chilling.
Oh yeah.
We were chilling before, and now you don't. You can just go to sleep. Go ahead.
Mamamir build.
You a little now.
You've been you're still the corrupted cast on, right? Lost it yet?
Yep. I'm chilling.
Kills in us. I'm up to 5,000 kills.
A little bit. I will say though, I'm gonna get off at 75.
I was gonna probably get off after this one.
You might as well go one more if Guns is going to.
I will do one more, but I'm not gonna do 75.
Bro.
What's that, 75? A Radiant Relic?
It would be if Omni Fishers weren't bugged to not give it to you.
Mm.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
I I mean, who said that? What?
Well, you see that, man?
Max says, I'll join. Running.
Dude, I actually almost touched a nullifier because its shield was so small I couldn't even see it. That's crazy. Try to pick up resources. There's so many.
You know what else is so small? I couldn't even see?
Your brain. Oh,
I was gonna say your Plat, actually.
that is true because have 90 plat, so I'm a broke boy. Too much stuff. I have too many things listed on the marketplace. I got like thousands of plat listed. Nobody ever messages me.
Be nice in a few months when you can offload all those arcanes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Plat or so. You list those ribbons, by the way?
I did, and I keep forgetting about those. Yeah, it's like those three. Hopefully I can make like... Honestly, if I could just sell those for like... You know, like at least 250 each, I'd be happy.
Shit, if you just want people to throw Plat at you, list them for 100.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to go that cheap. I mean, I'm not like, oh, I need plat immediately. I mean, the only thing is I just don't have any boosters. I spent the last little bit of my plat on the affinity booster today.
I mean, as long as you have resource booster, what other ones do you really need? Like,
Affinity.
you have enough credits, right? Oh yeah, affinity. If you're gonna actually be leveling stuff.
I mean, if you want to be honest, I actually don't have enough credits anymore. I'm down to like 4,000 credits. Not 4,000. 4 million. Sorry.
Bruh. I thought I had enough credits and I have 3.9.
What do you? I mean, the only thing that would really consume that amount of credits is like trading.
Yeah, we've been trading a
so-
lot.
Yeah, but unless
I
we're-
had
unless
32
we're doing
million
that,
a
it'll
couple
be
weeks
fine.
ago. I mean,
Like,
yeah.
the thing you really want a double credit week or a double credit booster for is when the next weekend comes around. So
Yeah.
hell out of that. I don't buy credit boosters anymore. Stock them on double credit weekends.
I just really want there to be double affinity weekend so I can. I just want to get my master rank up, man. I just really do. I really want to hit 30 because I've probably got pretty close to enough almost to hit 30. Like, I mean, I've got so many items ready to build, / build, waiting, / claimed. I got so much.
A tour ribbon with CC multi-electric versus CC CD. I would probably take the CC CD, even if it doesn't have a negative, just because it wouldn't interfere with any particular elemental combination you want to do, whereas the electric could potentially be annoying. Also, you know, CC CD is still extremely good. I would take the crit chance, crit damage vulture. It's a great roll. Violence is coming. Was.
Damn, I got no fun.
I am
Oh well, I'm leaving anyway. So
going back to
He
the
got you that fast? What the fuck?
yeah,
Dude, I killed him instantly.
yeah, you got me. Yeah, well.
Well, there goes the 6,000% jar. I gotta go change the title of the stream now.
Right to the end, okay?
I would stop rolling that vulture. I mean, you have crit chance, crit damage. Save your Kuva.
I'm so lucky I managed to actually get down that 500 kills a weekly, because I was worried it was going to be a problem.
And Ace and Reese and I were doing that Steel Path Duviri run earlier. We finished the boss fight like right after reset. It happened to be one of the new challenges, one of the elite ones.
Amazing.
Like, well, that's convenient. I mean, if you want to keep rolling in Vulture, you know, if you're looking for crit chance, crit damage, multi-shot, and a negative, and it's just if you're using it for yourself, you've already rolled an extremely good roll. Cynthia, you got your first Tord ribbon today. Very nice. You guys always seem to forget about the Thrax mechanic when it comes to extraction. What's Thrax doing? Cat was proccing too. That was a good run. So, how do we like Gyre?
No, she alright. I gave her like a 7 out of 10. She's pretty basic, you know what I mean?
312 rolls near Tord. Patient right there.
Well, I managed to hit 5,000 kills. That's what. I don't know if I've ever gotten that many. Maybe.
I don't even know how much Kuva I have right now.
Oh, 160 lessons. That's nice. I needed that actually.
How much lessons did you get at Codex?
124.
Ooh, I got 109.
I didn't hear it. How much?
109.
I was happy with the Glaive blueprint drop. Look at the amount of mods that we got.
Yeah.
Mod booster goes hard. 215 ammo cases. Makes me curious. So what is 215 ammo cases worth? Oh,
I got 219.
how dare you?
193 thumpers. Jesus.
215 ammo cases is 1,000 Endo. So that's straight up just another 1,000 Endo. It's too easy.
Yeah, I need Endo.
When was the last time you did your duplicate mod dissolution?
Never.
Probably. I'll just do that then. Probably.
Never. Oh man.
Have you literally never? Oh, bro,
Never.
I'm
Never,
gonna-
bro.
I'm
Never,
gonna,
bro.
I'm gonna dig out your stream again. I'm gonna do this shit is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you don't-
Holy actual crap.
You don't have jack shit though.
Yeah, no, I don't. But that is much better.
It's a lot more endo than you had though. Yeah. Can't sell all of a preset mod.
Um,
It's like you can manually put in 94.
that's crazy.
Or
Can I just do all these?
Up to you.
Oh, mine.
A lot
To
of
be
these-
honest, I just don't
a lot of these
100%
a
know.
lot of these mods you've never actually ranked up, so if you do delete these stacks, you're actually going to have none of that mod.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the very tedious but useful long-term thing to do is to go through every single one of the mods, these mods you have, and upgrade all of them just to rank 1. Which costs basically nothing, but by upgrading it, you move it to a different stack, because it's a ranked version.
That's true.
And then every time that you get any of these, you know that you can do the whole stack, because you have at least one of the mod that's upgraded elsewhere. It's obviously very tedious, but it's Ace actually did that.
Probably the smartest thing to do, even though it is tedious.
Yeah, it's obviously very time consuming the first time you do it, but you only have to do it once per mod, and after you do it, it's useful for years, because permanently moving forward, you can always get rid of the stack and know that you're fine. If something comes up and you're like, oh, I actually want this mod for some build, and you have it.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'm just gonna do that right now. But yeah, I do at least know how I have a lot of that. I'm gonna turn to those sculptures I have of them. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I just remember I forgot to go to the mall one last time before this period.
What's up, Toasted? Doing great. Good to see you. The guy that you gifted that sub to, Matsu, hopped in chat earlier, and he was like, wait, what? Somebody give me a sub?
So,
Cynthia says, is that the only decoration in my... Yeah, I do need to work on my orbiter at some point. I don't really have a lot set down. I have these maggots on the ground, these prime maggots. You guys like my maggots? Yeah, you would think that my orbiter would be a lot more decorated.
boring.
Yep.
Looks kind of cool. Some good looking things here. Wait, is this Titan Extractor Prime worth getting?
What are you looking at, Aya?
Yeah.
Plus Regal Eye, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No.
The Galantine Prime. I don't have that. That's kind of tempting.
A weapon is base.
You're not insane enough to mean tempting for Regal Aya, right? 'Cause
No, I mean like
the relics are there for regular Aya.
I want it. Yeah. No, actually I bought that in the Tiger's Prime with all my Regal IO.
You don't have a Galantine Prime?
I don't.
think I have,
I have regular Galantine. I want to use big swords again. Big swords and pole arms.
I have the hand. I just need the.
All right, I'm off. I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, see ya.
Which Cuba do I have right now? 3.8 million.
Guess I should buy some of these glaive relics. Since I have decent bit of Aya.
What do you have?
57.
Dump it!
Dump it. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the mask I have. Yeah, I do have the Vias Prime accessory set.
I do like the filigree prime decoration. That's what I have on my ship right now. That's the it's an interior change for your orbiter. Alright, do I not have that on right now? Skip it. I own that. I don't know why that came off. Because yeah, I have that. Prime. What's that change? Is it? If I get the bolter, I can just give you the bolter.
Oh?
Trying to get the bolter, I can just. Was that bolter relic?
Glaive.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Well, I both. Yeah, I was just buying. These are all the glaive ones. I bought 12 of
Yeah.
each. So.
I thought that was one of the Necros relics you were buying.
No. I kind of want to get this Templar set. Actually, that does look really good.
Yeah, some people in chat were talking about that.
Yeah, it does look good. Only costs 2.
Isn't it like
Too
2 a.m. for you
expensive.
coders? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me, Taylor. How many Rhino Prime builds?
EST gang, rise up.
Yeah, Tor to dual tox assist is extremely good. Kaiko, those are probably the two top. Well, obviously the Tor, but yeah, I would say Tor to dual tox this week. You don't have either. Both cracked out of their mind. I have a video on the dual tox assist. If you're interested in seeing them in action.
Okay, that's so tempting, but I don't know how stupid it is.
What is it? What are you looking at?
I was thinking about getting the Pyra Prime Syndana, and then the Templar Prime collection.
I don't like the Pyro Prime on most skins. It doesn't
Yeah,
mesh very well.
I just think the Fire's cool, but I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like it might be cool, but I don't know how actually.
Looks good on some, but I kind of wish the actual Syndana itself was a little smaller and it was mostly just like the fire mission.
Yeah, it was like if it was like more thin and very bulky.
I forgot you still had all that real life from that Akage.
Uh-huh. It was not too bad either, actually. I kind of like that.
Yeah, the Acanthus
Spikes.
Prime is nice. That years.
I'm a big fan of this. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's not great.
Not the worst I've seen, but definitely not a fave. I don't know. I'm not gonna...
Somebody asked about Rhino build. Yeah, Anonymous Legion. This is my current Rhino build. I know it looks weird because it has primed redirection on. The reason for that is because I'm using parasitic armor, which converts all of your shields into armor, so it super juices your iron skin, because iron skin scales with armor. So I pop parasitic armor, then I do an ironclad charge, which multiplies that massive armor amount, and cast iron skin, and iron shrapnel augment, which I keep at rank 0, because there's no reason to level this. This lets me pop my iron. Is Tord good even without the Riven? The Tord is the best weapon in the game, essentially. Yeah. You absolutely do not... The Riven makes it disgusting, but without it, it's still going to be the best gun in the arsenal.
You're going to use it and be like, why was I never using this before? This is crazy. Then you just get a ribbon and you're just like, oh, okay, so this is broken.
Some people hate it.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, I guess like people want to feel more of a
Don't have to work for you kills.
struggle. Yeah. Like more of a struggle. I mean, man, when I really want to like struggle, I'll go play freaking Elden Ring, Dark Souls, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should definitely get it. The Tord and the Toxis, like you said, is really good picks. I feel like Saryn, the dual Ichor, is also absolutely wild. Specifically. Decent Ribbon for my Ichor build. Attack speed, heat, and toxin, because I was using gas electric anyway, so this is really nice. I got attack speed on top of that, so this replaces attack speed mod. You guys want to see something real crazy? I'll take this to... Take this... Here. Some...
Disgusting.
About to do it.
Oh, I'm watching.
Maybe a dumb question, but is there a cap for Rhino skin over Rhinos? There's no.
No, there is no cap.
Yeah, I got 25 million iron skin one.
Yeah.
If there was a cap, it would theoretically be like 2.143 billion. I mean, not gonna hit that without. Do you have a Nourish on Rhino? No, I have Parasitic Armor on Rhino.
Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuba catalyst.
You guys ready for the most disgusting melee gameplay you've ever seen?
As expected, Grenier have
Quite
shut
nasty.
down environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attack attachments to evade harvesting.
Steel Path, by the way. We're hard.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still alive. You haven't failed.
People still use the Hema. Oh. See how many kills I got in. Actually, less than expected. 120. Hey, Leomai. Better on my wish set. Got up to 190 in one. Spores ticking everywhere. Also, was that? I have a shield gating nourish build, Saryn, that in fact that was mine set up. How quickly I get back. Heavy attack.
Ooh, just enough. I'll just put incarnate adapters on the ceramic dagger and the Magistar.
Baby. Tora build next.
Probably.
Surprised you,
And
you,
then
haven't, you haven't wanted to play as Atlas.
Clervo. I don't know. I mean, sounds kind of cool, I guess. I do kind of want to try out Baruch. Sounds kind of. He looks cool. I like his at least theme.
Video.
Yeah. The monk man. The monk frame. Is this he kind of like he's fist face, right?
Okay.
He's kind of like Atlas, like cause they're like both fists.
Yeah, well, but Baruch. Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool.
be away.
But Atlas is literally just punch.
Yeah. Alice's punch is really only good at ceramic dagger.
Yeah. Do you think he's someone who could use either a light or a full rework, or no?
He's already gotten some. Right.
Dude, I wish they would actually like release like a One Punch Man skin for him. That'd make me play him.
Straight up.
That'd be
Satan.
so cool. Dude, that'd be
Immediately
sick.
suited to Oblivion.
You do, yeah. Like it doesn't even look like Warframe. It's like literal, just like it's like one of those Fortnite skins that look like actual anime character, but it's in this game. You're like, what?
I think Vulture might be saying that he's picking the Torrid, and then he only has one choice left. That's probably what he means. So he has to pick between the Miter and the Dual-Ichor. I would say Miter is like more generally usable. The Dual-Ichor is mainly used on Saryn. It's good on anyone, but it's really cracked up its mind on Saryn. Miter is good on anyone though. It's just a super good gun. Yeah, we need that Loki reward. Yeah, Loki is just kind of trash.
Loki, man, I ain't thought about him in a while.
You guys want to see how much iron skin I get? I can show you. Rhino.
That's who needs a refresh. Rhino, bring him back into the mainstream.
I'll just go to action.
Was Rhino not an original Warframe?
No, he was. That's why he's the next one who's getting an heirloom skin.
That's right. Yeah.
Showed that
Only only originals. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
just where's
just-
Proto, dude? I want Proto Rhino.
well, yeah. Proto doesn't mean original. That's like a mini buddy. It's like they did Nyx and
Yeah.
Trinity, for example.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want a Proto Rhino. Or I just imagine a Proto version. It's just this big bald Russian dude. I don't know why. It was just like beefy. Just a walking tank.
Energy. Freaking energy. Oh, jeez. Alright, how much? There we go. There's 400,000 iron skin. That's without even having
Weak.
augmented stacked up. No corruption, no Nidus Spectre, no augmented. That's pretty easy to get like 500k iron skin.
And throw down a Dante Spectre Agent Healer.
For Rhino?
Yeah, wasn't that like you
Dante
you have all that
Spectre.
stacked?
I mean, it is technically overguard, so yeah, the healer should make Rhino insane. Too much I get this time. That's gonna be less actually. Need to hit more people. That was a good group. There you go. There's 600,000 iron skin. This is a very expensive build, Kaiko, just so you know. Yeah, there's 600,000 iron skin for you. We'll be like, video. Here's the build. Again, make sure that you replace his 4th ability with parasitic armor. I'll leave it on the screen for a sec so you can screenshot that. People want to see all my builds. You guys are thieves. I think I am a content creator? God. Now they want to see the Burstin build. Here's the Burstin build.
They're just trying to steal them, man. They're stealing everything.
Actually, forgot to take Prime Shred off. Let's actually swap this. Instead of Prime Shred and Stormbringer, I'm going to put on... get a little more, let's get a little more stats chance in there, and then we'll file acceleration. Fire rate. Actually meant to do that anyway. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Alright, I gotta... Oh. Thought I had a double elemental on there. Second. There we go. I do have a Riven. It's crit chance, crit damage. And unfortunately, plus ammo max instead of negative. But this is my build. It's Corrosive Blast. Keep in mind that since I have cold here, Incarnate mode has heat in Melee, so Harden is Corrosive Blast, which is really good because Blast is extremely good now with the Blast rework. Why? Let me see your operator build. Why not replace Rhinos first? Because of this. Ironclad Charge. Each enemy hit increases Rhino's armor rating by 50%, which scales with power strength for 10 seconds. This is the reason why I just got 600,000 iron skin. So if you take off the first ability, then you can't use the augment for the first ability, because you don't have it anymore. So you won't get the insane iron skin that you just saw. The reason my iron shrapnel is rank 0 is, for one, this build would not fit if it wasn't rank 0, and there's no reason to rank it up. It's a waste of endo, because the only reason that you use iron shrapnel is to allow you to pop iron skin on command. So if you're getting low on iron skin, for example, like you're down to like 20, 10,000 left, whatever, instead of having to run out and exposing yourself, you can do this dash to build up your armor stack, and then pop and instantly recast. So that you don't go down, basically. And any rank of this mod gives you the ability to pop Iron Skin. Ranking it up just increases the damage that it does when it explodes off of you, which is irrelevant. That's not why I use it. You only care about the fact that it lets you recast. So there's no reason to rank it up. I think that answers the Rhino questions. So somebody asked, what can you replace the Riven with? I was going to discuss that. So if you didn't have a Riven here... there's a few choices. If you're gonna use a like this build, Corrosive Blast, for example, you could use Rifle Elementalist and get that extra 90% status damage, which would, you know, make those blast procs a lot stronger. You could use Hammer Shot. You could use a Prime Bane. If you wanted the huge damage increase, you could of course use Prime Bane, but you would have to, you know, swap that out for whoever you're fighting. Let's see, Hammer Shot, Prime Bane. You can put on Honey Munitions if you want to get some free slash procs. You can put on Galvanized. Galvanized Shot's not really great on this, or Galvanized Aptitude. I mean, there's only 2 stats effects. Yeah, I would say either a Bane, Honey Munitions, Hammer Shot. Hell, you could even throw on Serration if you just want some upfront damage. It doesn't matter. The thing does so much damage. bladed rounds, if you don't mind having ADS for the extra crit damage. You could put on galvanized scope if you wanted to be able to red crit without a ribbon, because you can use galvanized scope and critical delay at the same time. So if you put galvanized scope on, you'd start red critting. So you have a lot of options. The reason why plus ammo max is bad on this ribbon is because I don't need ammo, and having that useless positive there makes the crit chance and the crit damage lower. When you go from having 2 positives to 3 positives, each positive is lower. Also, you want to have a negative on the ribbon, because when you have a negative modifier, like if this was negative ammo instead, negatives make positives higher. So if you switch this from plus ammo max to minus ammo max, the crit stats would be way higher. It would be like 200%. Dude, guns, they're blowing me up in chat right now.
Yeah, man. They want all your stuff.
Minus plus ammo max. You have a Magistar build? Well, I have a Magistar build, but it's not for the actual weapon, it's for Korra. I haven't used Magistar for like a slam build that a lot of people use it for. This is the Korra stat stick. So what you see on the screen here, this is not a build for the Magistar. This is essentially a build for Whip Claw, because these mods carry over to Korra's Whip Claw. And yeah, here's the ribbon, because I know you guys want to see that. If you didn't have this ribbon, you can put Spoiled Strike here. So again, this is a Whip Claw build for Korra. Like I said, you would probably use Spoiled Strike instead of the ribbon if you don't have one. Said yoink. Screen capped. The reason why I'm using Blast on this, by the way, and you would only want to use Blast if you were using my Korra build, because my Korra, well, if you saw on the melee, I'm using melee exposure, which gives 240% corrosive damage. So that's free corrosive damage, and then on my actual Korra, I'm using Nourish, which is free viral damage. So I already have viral and corrosive for free. So I modded Blast onto the Whip Claw. If you aren't using Nourish, then I would recommend that you mod it for viral instead, most likely. Blast would still be fine. It really doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, she does like 20 million damage, so. But this is my current Korra build. Is there any way to check how many weapon slots you've bought? I mean, you could just count them and then add them to the amount that it says you have extra. I go look at my inventory here. Weapons. Yeah, I don't think it. There's no way to see your total amount. It looks like I have 11 open slots, and then weapons. That core build is also in the Discord, Kaiko. If you do ! Discord, you can get the Discord link if you still need to hop in there. Make sure you come join us. How many weapon slots do I have? Yes. Melee exposure affect you with claws and some other. Yes. Yeah, Pierce. Melee exposure does apply the 240% corrosive damage to Whip Claw, which is insane. Definitely want to use that on your Magistar. Another reason the Magistar is insane is because of the Operator Arcane called Magis Aggress, which says on Warframe melee transference, heavy blades deal plus 300% critical damage for 4 consecutive attacks, with the cooldown 20 seconds. So heavy blades also counts hammers. So if you have the Magistar on, and then you put this on your Operator, and you do a melee transference, for some reason, even though Whip Claw is not a heavy attack, well, actually, I guess it says 4 consecutive attacks, not heavy attacks. I don't know why I always thought it was heavy attacks. It's not. It just says attacks. For some reason, This carries over to Whip Claw, so you get that plus 300% critical damage. But Whip Claw does not consume the charges. So you know that this says 4 consecutive attacks. This is actually permanent on Korra, as long as you don't attack with your actual melee. So you do this once, and then you permanently, for the rest of the mission, get this 300% crit damage, which is equivalent to a 9x crit multiplier if you're using the Magistar in Karnan. Yeah, now it's time for the Raid Shadow Lover sponsor. Do I have any expectations for the next mini room? They'll probably make her defense strip better, like maybe her psychic bolts can hit more enemies, for example, or maybe they'll make it radius based instead of throwing out the bolt, so it can be better for crowds. Basically, aside from that, I don't know. They need to make her assimilate augment, just innate to her kit. They need to just let her walk around in her absorbability. That shouldn't be an augment. That should just be how she works. Activating the incarnate mode on your stat increase your Whip Claw damage. Yes, it does. As far as I'm aware, if you activate it, you will get the 100% extra melee damage, or however much it is. I never do that though because it's irrelevant. I already hit for like 100 million plus. There's no reason to activate it and then have to build the combo. I mean, it's insane how much damage it already does. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I can go hop in a mission real quick. Let's make it really crazy and put on Magus Aggress. I didn't take my ribbon off. Out there. Heal the Fortress, because why not? There's a Fisher up, so they're even higher level. Blast procs are amazing now, Doom. So yeah, I love using Corrosive Blast. Especially with how much raw damage the Burst and Incarnate does. The Blast procs are absolutely insane. Should try it out. I never do big damage when I use Korra, so I'm confused. Well, you're about to see big damage if you keep watching here for a moment. If you want to see what you can do with the Magistar guns, check out my stream.
Alright.
With an insane ribbon, to be fair. Oh, they're gonna get me. I let my nourish run out on accident. He's dead. I was gonna die on purpose because I messed up that rotation. Yeah, you gotta keep the... There we go. Gotta keep the nourish going. Energy. Just ignore that death, guys. Didn't happen. See with shield gating, she's Dude, how do I not have energy again? What's going on here? Drop me orbs. You guys see these damage numbers? 8.6 million there. 10 million Venus guns.
Yep.
Millions. The fully overguarded Xmas there just got obliterated. $11 million. Let's pull out the Epitaph and do some priming. 38 million. Did you see that? I sit at 38 million. Or 7 million. Yeah, you definitely need to use the accumulating whip claw augment, of course. Kaiko says, Jesus. Yeah. Now, if you guys want to really have infinite energy, then bring a Panzer Vulpaphyla with you. You bring a Panzer Vulpaphyla with the viral quills. Get rid of that. Viral quills plus Synth Deconstruct. There we go. This mod, Synth Deconstruct, makes it so that enemies that are damaged by your companion have a largely increased chance to drop health orbs. And these viral quills that spread all over the map, basically like Saryn spores, counts as that. So basically everyone will have that boosted chance to drop the health orbs. And on my Korra, I have 2 shards for health pickups give 30% energy. That's 60% of the health orb value turns into energy. So when you have all those health orbs everywhere, then being multiplied by the energy multiplier of Nourish, you have basically infinite energy. We'll showcase that. I usually, run a Smita because I want to get extra steel essence, but if you don't care about that and you just want to maximize the actual build, then Panzer is the way to go. If you were taking this to EDA, for example, resources don't matter. You would want to use Panzer. Or if you don't have a Smita yet, then yeah, if you don't have Epitaph yet, just wait for the Prime since it comes out next month. You might as well. No reason to build up the regular Epitaph and the Prime's about to come out. Yeah, it does some damage. What are you thinking of those guns? You want to put together a Magister core setup?
That's probably something I will be doing, yes.
He also has an augment that makes enemies drop more loot, as if this wasn't enough. Any enemy affected by this big dome that I put down drops some extra chance to release.
Man, I can't wait till 1999 comes out, dude. Holy crap. I love them all.
Oh, both the frames are good. There's a new frame coming out before 99.
Yeah, I know, right? Like Saito 9, right?
No,
and
Saito 9
freaking
is the
whoever.
99 frame.
Yeah, and then the other one
We
before.
don't know the other. And we've seen the
Yeah.
concept art, but it's coming out in the. It's coming out in the unnamed
The
update.
Tokyo.
Bro increased his sub count by 100. Oh, like 100x, you mean? Yeah. What's up, Tadashi? What have you not seen my channel since I was at 50 subs? You watched my first video and then dipped? He was like, this guy's dog shit. I'll be back later. We'll see. It's all thanks to you guys.
Yeah, they're all real ones, honestly.
Yeah, it's
insane.
It's so satisfying when a new frame comes out and it's actually good. You know, like Trine, etc. If they're good. Seem to be doing good. And Jade, she's amazing.
Yeah.
They have a good track record lately. So Oops.
I can't wait to see the one they're gonna unveil, the Tokyo Showcase, because the way they made it sound was it's very different than what they've ever done. So
See it. They had the concept art. Some of them
yeah,
and what they
but like I'm just want to know its abilities and stuff. Yeah, because they said it's very different from what they've ever done. So
Japanese somehow since they're showing at Tokyo.
I honestly, that's what I was thinking. It was something themed around that because it's like, why would they wait to the Tokyo Showcase to unveil that?
So many terrible jokes I could make.
Yeah. Yeah, I already know it. I think some people probably do too.
Mind control all the enemies to Harikari themselves.
Make them all commit seppuku.
I love Sudoku. Gonna pull an Ubisoft, make Japan hit me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here until the Acolyte spawns in, guys, so you can see how hilarious Korra is against Acolytes. Spawning in a minute or so here, make sure you're paying attention. Question on dual Toxicist. It has the Incarnate perk on a headshot. Does the Scourge and or Scourge Prime affect the counter since it's head? I think it specifically means headshots from the dual Toxicist. I'm not sure which perk exactly you're talking about. Here comes the Acolyte, though. Goodbye.
Yeah, I am hyped for the Lotus Eaters quest coming.
I look forward to it.
I want to know what it's about.
Opening it. Talks about what happened to her at the end of.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. I wonder if we're gonna. I mean, from the image they showed, it makes it look like the. What are the? I forget what they're called. The big things, the big transference doll things, whatever they're called. Mech-looking people. I forget what they're called.
I don't even know if we were the name for it. Giant Warframes, basically.
Yeah, the giant warframes. I mean, I'm wondering if it's. I mean, it looked like. I mean, it could have just been part of the art, but maybe they'll play a part in this quest. It's talking about eating and the giant warframe eating. Are we getting a freaking Attack on Titan freaking quest?
Glad you liked the videos, Tadasha. Tadashi, what's your name? Tadashi, that's your name. What'd you say? Guns? Mecha Quest?
No, I said we're getting an Attack on Titan quest. Or we gotta be the big guy. We go around, we're eating lotuses. I'm just like,
Somebody asked what my shards are in Korra. It's 2 Tau Forge Violets for melee critical damage, 2 Tau Forge Violets for health pickups get turned into Tau Forge casting speed. Yeah, I know what the Scourge does. Not sure if that applies to the Tox or not. If you mean, like, does the Scourge activating a headshot trigger headshot conditions little Toxicist? I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, it counts as headshots if you just shoot them, if that's what you mean. Scourge does. Setup. It's actually blast corrosive because it says blast electric, but the passive effect of the dual Toxicist gives you toxin. toxin combines with the electric and makes it a blast. It's like shreds. It looks like that, Kaiko, but no, that's not what they were going for. It's just very thin. Definitely my favorite core skin. Video today before I go to work. Build video. I really want to do a build video on that freaking Onslaught Mirage now.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that again. See if there's any way I could optimize that build. So this Mirage build right here, guys, is insane. Yeah, it would be better if I was using corrosive projection, but only if I got rid of the. Well, I could get rid of the Exilus. I don't really need short for the slot. Technically, it'd be a little better projection. Any suggestions for Mesa to reach red crits? The only way that you're gonna... Red crits require over 200% crit chance. The only way that you're gonna red crit on Mesa is by using both Tau-Forged Topaz crit chance shards and using secondary outbursts. That's what it's called, secondary outburst. There's an arcane called secondary outburst. On swapping to secondary weapon from melee. I think it means from melee, or I don't know if it's just swapping weapons to secondary, or if you have to swatch from melee to secondary. But on swapping to secondary weapon, consume all combo multipliers to increase secondary weapon critical chance and critical damage by 20% per combo consumed by 30. Per combo consumed for 30 seconds. So if you have 12x combo on your melee, then you swap and you get 240% crit chance and crit damage. 240% crit chance is an extra 60% on a Mesa because she has base 25%. It would still be hard to hit red crits because her base is 25. You used, even if you use the corrupted mod, that would be 75%. Plus 60 would be 120%. The Topaz shards. Let me see here. Let's do some math here. Hope you guys don't mind me doing some math on stream. But Tau-Forged Topaz Shard gives 75%, that's what I thought. 75% crit chance per shard. So let's say you go crazy and you put 5 of them on. That's 375% crit chance. 3.75 times 25 is 93.75, so plus 120 that we just had. So you could hit 213% crit chance with 5 Tau-Forged Topaz Shards and a fully stacked up 12x melee secondary outburst proc and the corrupted crit chance mod. So that's still only a 13% chance to red crit. It's guaranteed to orange crits, but you're still not going to be red critting like crazy. You could, of course, on top of that, use you could use Arcane Avenger. If you use Arcane Avenger plus combat discipline setup so that you're constantly proccing event, then that's basically guaranteed 45%. So that's now you're at 258%. That's better. Now we're talking. And if you throw a Darza Kavat companion on top of that, then about 1/3 of the mission you only have plus 60%, and that takes you to 318% red crit chance. So that's guaranteed red crits and 18% chance for tier 2 red crits. occasionally. That proc isn't constant. So there you go. That's how you red crit on Mesa. There'll be a quiz on that, by the way, Gun, so I hope you got all that.
Yes. I will be passing that test. But I will have to take it another day.
Everybody in chat's eyes just glazed over.
Words too many.
Do the topaz shards longer affect regulars? No, they do affect regulars. That's why I just said to use them. Yeah, Kaiko, typically you're not going to be going past the orange crits on Mesa without extreme investment. And if you're going to do an outburst setup on Mesa, make sure you're using the ceramic dagger Incarnate, because the Incarnate is able to achieve like 100 to 150 initial combo. So you don't have to build very much combo to get those outburst procs. What are you even doing now, Guns?
I'm looking at the mall before it disappears here in a few hours.
That's true. What's going on?
Yeah, I think it disappears like 2 p.m. EST.
Wait, alright, Shad, are we going to the mall?
Yeah, you gotta go to the strip club one last time.
11 hours long. That's not how those ones work, Pierce. That was a bug. They're not. It's not supposed to be flat crit. Yep, coping or cooking, just pass the test. Let me turn off the stream music so we can hear this glorious song. Mitch just subscribed. Thank you, Mitch. Now, I guarantee you that was never intentional to be flat crit Pierce. That would be insane. With those values, you could make basically any weapon in the game like do guaranteed orange crits if you put all 5 shards on. That was definitely never intended. They would have chosen a much smaller number if they wanted it to be flat crit.
Look at that.
What's up, Chief? We just happened to come to the same one, or did you?
Yep.
It's crazy. Kind of sad this mall's going away.
Yeah.
Pierce, I promise you a red crit Aki-Core is better than a Torrid, Chief. You have no idea. Some nice assets you have there.
You know. Pretty high quality.
Dude, there's an Excalibur Umber down here said he's running security. the Samurai Smo down here. So he said it's hard being security when it's only one person.
Oh man, that's
Holy
awesome.
shit, that's so funny, dude. I'm gonna miss this place. People usually recommend viral slash, like, yeah, but what, a viral 100 munitions stored? Yeah, I don't do that. It does so much raw damage. I just kill stuff with the raw damage. Doing like a lean emote against the stage. It's so big.
Oh, that's actually awesome. Oh man.
Wonder if there's anything that we missed.
Yeah,
Anybody,
no, I was
anybody in
wondering.
chat know, like, besides the, we know about the Half-Life dude being here. Is there any like Warframe Easter eggs that anybody found here that? What? Did I even say blast? I don't even think I say anything about the blast, but yeah, blast on the turret is extremely good. I don't know if you're not aware of how good blast is after the status reworks or something, but yeah, blast turret is insane. That's like a nightmare build. Well, it's also a codex build, so if you trust me, then yeah, blast is good.
I see. I don't think you've proven they actually know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure you're just
It's true.
ripping
I
all.
don't want to go on patrol. I want to take stuff apart.
Sick animation. Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah. Mag is.
If I've ever actually watched animation. I love how this is actually
Yeah.
like godlike power.
This violent video game is influencing my emotions.
Be upstairs.
Norms eroding. Morality subsumed.
Or no, she's not. She's in like the furniture store. My boy Volt zipping around.
Who said I trust you?
But the one
So real for that.
none of them spoke out loud was, could Letty Rhea
It was owie, hard eyes. Heck is, where are they? Stupid.
Isn't this Nick's upstairs?
She is.
I don't think Dr. Entrati expected me to survive. I had a lot more than just a cough. But survive I did.
Dialogue's interesting.
Letty has not forgiven me for
Yeah,
it.
she's probably infected or something.
Yeah, there's something going on. Or that, or like one of my other theories is like the abilities they have will slowly kill them.
There's a line of dialogue she had. As Quincy is afraid that she'll wake up milk or like eating face off or something.
Oh,
Infected with
Trinity's also interesting up here. She's
Something
Letty.
yeah,
It's-
she's giving off vibes of like
Watch out.
she's ready to
She's
kill.
losing blood right this second.
Uh,
Fridays can wait.
what's her name? What's Nyx's real name? It's like someone with an A, right?
I actually forget her name.
It's like something. I thought.
Shouldn't you be down there healing her up?
I just realized this rat. It has a fork tail. You see that? Why does it have a look? It has two little things on the end of its tail.
Proto version of a quokka. Probably it's probably what all rats look like this universe.
Yeah.
Like this is what quokkas evolved from. Not quokkas. It's a real animal. Am I thinking of?
I don't
No,
remember.
quokka's a real animal. Am I crazy? Uh, oh, is it quokka? Is that a real animal? Am I tripping? Am I gaslighting myself? Whatever,
I
like the
don't,
like the big
I don't
rat
remember.
the big rat like creatures out in the open world. They have that kind of tail, so they probably came from.
It's gonna be so weird having those skins where we'll be able to switch between. That's gonna be weird. It's like middle survival or fissure or whatever, and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna switch real quick. Wonder what kind of dialogue they're gonna have. I just realized that, like, when you're in like a fissure, like, are they gonna
Eleanor?
have just random dialogue? Oh yeah, it's Eleanor.
Codex been living in the game so long. Actual animal. The Warframe has better graphics and all.
Yeah, the ones outside are kind of mid, honestly. It is insane the amount of people that have like they started playing Warframe because of the skin, just one single skin.
They're teasing us with this. Last panels and
Yeah. And I'm actually really hyped that for the Atomicycle, dude. That's so cool. We're gonna have motorcycles.
wait until they announce the Thomas cycle in the origin system. The other game.
Oh my gosh,
Ride around conjunction survivals in circles.
dude.
Quokka, that's what it
Dude,
is. Yeah, Quokka's real name was Quokka. That's the name of the.
well,
So
this would
cool.
be crazy.
Where they came
Imagine that like you're able to actually deploy the Atomicycle on the Orb Palace, and you're just like flying around.
Better be able to go over water. Interested with the gameplay loop. Mine's gonna after we finish the actual quest. I'm sure there's gonna be some kind of weekly thing.
Yeah.
Fade against.
Yeah.
What's that faction called?
The
Like Proto Grenier,
uh,
basically.
well, it was something like because the place is called Holvania or whatever. So it's like, what were they? They were
Yeah, they came with
they
an
had
X.
that weird name. It sounded. I don't know. I think their design's really cool, especially that that first chick they showed. That was
Everything
So
equals
smoking the pipe. Yeah, she was smoking the pipe.
some people thought it was Proto Saryn.
I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Proto Saryn. Oh.
Actually, she had like toxin tank. Toxin.
Ah. We're gonna recruit Proto Warframes.
They called somebody in the chat know the name of that like Proto Grenier syndicate that we're fighting against. It's gonna drive me crazy. Sure, against them.
Cauldra.
Scaldra. That's gonna
Yeah,
be a weekly raid against the Scaldra.
they look super cool.
Wonder what we'll get from it. Like it seems like it wouldn't make any sense. Archon shards from it in the past. Archons. So I'm assuming it's not shards.
Was there to get other than shards?
Real.
Some new items.
Green Chest says, "Oh, mommy?" Question mark.
Yeah, D's been going hard with the freaking designs characters.
Oh, sorry, coping. I was talking too quietly.
Yeah, make sure you get real close to the mic.
Can you hear me now? Coping.
I think it's late enough to we can start the ASMR
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, I just turned my gain up a bunch, so you should be able to hear me easily. Yeah, Codex ASMR. Okay, here we go. All right. Now you need to equip Archon Vitality on your Mirage. Yes, yes. All right, next. We're moving on to the Archon Shards. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, kiddo. Rap, tap, tap. The tank fight could just be the farming method for Site 09. That's an interesting thought.
Oh. Yeah.
My farming method for Site 09 is going to be going to the market and buying him because I got to put out a video for you guys.
He's got a farm in real life.
Yeah, for real. Does Grindel say ooh woo when he nurses? Yep. He sure does.
Hey.
Hit rank 30 in the Nightwave today.
Same. I'm 26.
Almost there.
It's actually crazy. This is the first time I've ever not waited till the last 2 days to
Yeah,
do
it's
it
nice,
all.
isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice change of pace.
Just do it all. Like I literally do like half or more in like 2 days.
It's crazy how that works.
Now.
Let's go look at the Discord, see if anybody said anything crazy. Oh yeah, there's that Gyre corruption picture. That is crazy, bro. Oh my god. 44 energy a second, dude.
Yeah. Was fun. Just standing still and everyone dying. And freaking steel path.
A crit chance buff though. You must have been a red crit on an Core.
Wow, I was working on everything.
Yeah, with the Core's 16% crit chance, 1467 would have had 234%. That's crazy. That's blast, but then Elder says Elliot works it. Sold it for 2,600 plat. Well, what the hell do they sell? Sold a Genie sold this Xylock for 2,600 plat.
Oh.
I mean, it is a god roll. Crit chance, crit damage, multi-shot with a negative.
Well, good for you.
You're in chat right now, Genie. That's very based. Hi, Codex. I need some pointers. Hello, God of Logic. Welcome to the chat. What can I help you with? I can look at YouTube, see how that Ack Magnus video's doing, huh? Hey, Guns, go look at our group chat.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you by the way. Freaking screw you on the stupid nanospores picture.
Oh, you like that?
I literally have 12,000.
Yeah, add a couple zeros, just to balance my amount.
Yeah.
See what I just posted?
Yeah, that's freaking sweet. That's crazy. 5.4. That's nuts.
Alright, let's see what he asked me in chat here. Should I choose Prime Shred instead of Prime Fury? Galaxian, so good with it. Yeah, Prime Shred is absolutely goated. Especially on beam weapons, because like beam weapons that chain, when you every enemy you hit with the punch through, it creates more chains. C25 level form is based on that for that Baruch build. Yeah. Isn't Prime Shred unlocked by doing enough days? Yeah, you just gotta log in. Galaxian already links, but yeah, sure it's better to having Pierce. Yeah, but when you make it Pierce, it links for each additional person. Prime Fury is not always better than Berserker Fury. It's more attack speed coping, but you have to get kills for it to activate, so there's situations in which it's better. Did this guy never ask me a question? God of Logic says, hi, Codex needs some pointers. God of Logic, what did you want to ask me, Chief? What's your question? I'm here to help you out. Let's go make some more of these Glaive Relics Radiant. There we go, there's the question. I'll read that in just a sec here. So I am needing to solo Elite Deep Archimedia this week, and I'm not getting very good weapons. I have Vauban, Hydroid, and Dagoth. Also got Czar, Viper Kraken, Skyjani. Still typing, one sec. Dagoth is really good. I could extremely easily solo EDA with Dagoth, I think.
And if you had a Kuvazar, wouldn't that be a pretty decent weapon?
It's good damage, but you have ammo issues. That's why I don't use the Kuvazar anymore. Or the Brahma, basically. It's just, I only really use those weapons if I'm using the helmet ability, energized munitions. Otherwise, they get annoying. Constantly running out of ammo, so you lose your arcane stacks. When should I use Hammer Shot or Galvanized Aptitude? I still don't get it sometimes. Galvanized Aptitude, you should use a lot. So a lot of people are confused by how the Galvanized mods actually work, so let's go take a look at that. It's late night teaching time, apparently. Where were all these questions earlier? Let's see here. Galvanized Aptitude, for example. So you always get the effect of plus 80% status chance. So that's basic. The thing that a lot of people don't understand is when it says plus 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target for 20 seconds. Stacks up to 2x. So when it says it stacks up to 2x, it means that 40% bonus stacks twice. So you get 80%. So what it is basically saying is that for each unique status on the enemy, you do 80% more base damage. It does not cap at 80%. Some people read this, and they've commented on my videos, and they're like, why are you using Galvanized Aptitude? It only gives 80% damage. That's not how that works. It means that you get that bonus stacked twice, and then you get 80% damage per status type. So if the enemy has, for example, 2 status effects on them, it'll be 160% damage. If there's a third one, then it would go from 160 to 240% damage. Each additional status adds another 80% base damage. So on weapons that have multiple statuses, or on builds where for one reason or another you're able to apply multiple statuses, this mod adds a ton of base damage. So this is good on a lot of builds, along with the extra status chance that it gives, to facilitate getting those statuses on the enemy. Galvanized Shot's even better, because Galvanized Shot stacks 3 times. So that's 120% damage per status. So for example, if you have just 3 statuses on an enemy, which is easy to do with a lot of secondaries, that's 360% base damage. And Hammer Shot isn't used as often, because typically there's better mods to use. It just depends on the weapon. It's not bad on like a Fallman build, for example. Internal Bleeding Fallman. Issue is, I'm not sure which frame to invest in, and although I've been learning the game really fast, but I'm only MR5 and I'm you have Elite Deep Archimedia unlocked in your MR5? What?
That's wild. What?
What the f... I don't... I mean, if you have, like, the resources that an MR5 usually has, I don't know that you could solo EDA. Like, my Dagoth build could do EDA, but you're probably missing, like, everything for it. Got a new subscriber, very based. Universe ammo, max and clip. Spell arcs, very nice. What's the meta weapons right now in Warframe? All of the Incarnate weapons. What's the best way to farm Void Traces? Just do fast Void Fissures until they get rotated out. Yeah, if you exclusively care about the traces, then yeah, you could just speedrun Exterminates. I usually do really long runs because I care about getting the Fissure endurance bonus to get more Steel Essence, but if you're just trying to get traces, then yeah, you could just speedrun like Exterminates and Rescues and stuff like that. Make sure you have a resource booster on, obviously. How the hell do you have EDA unlocked, God of Logic, at MR5? That's insane. Man is on the super grind.
Was that a mistype? Was it supposed to be 15? Because at 5, that sounds crazy.
I think 5 is literally technically the earliest master rank you could have that, because you have to be MR5 for some of the quests, I think. So he's like bum rushing the game. That's so based. If that wasn't a typo. Says he has a Kuvazar too. Do you have to complete Steel Path to get Incarnate? Yeah, because you have to do the Steel Path circuit. Well, no, you don't have to complete Steel Path missions. You just have to have Steel Path unlocked. And then just have Deviri. You don't have to do the whole Steel Path. You can go on the wiki and look up the affinity chart coping if you want to do the math on that. God of Logic says that his brother gave him a challenge. And if he can solo EDA, he'll give him 5,000 plat.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Well, now that I know, I was actually about to offer Logic. If you want, I could just carry you through it. But if you have to do it solo, then yeah, I'm not sure. How do you do that? Because I spent 3 hours trying to figure it out. Do you have Steel Path? Do you have Steel Path unlocked, Carlos?
Oh, imagine a Mastery Rank 5 getting 5,000 plat. That's crazy, bro.
It says I didn't even know what solo EDA meant, but now that I'm here, it feels impossible. That's fair. It's not exactly meant to be done at your level.
Yeah, solo and EDA is crazy tough.
Yeah.
Probably why he's offering.
If you have Steel Path unlocked, Carlos, then just go to Deviri and click on the circuit. Make sure you have the Steel Path active. Yeah, you have to do the regular modes first. It'll tell him what he has to do. It sounds like he's not even sure how to like get to the circuit, because if he was able to get to the circuit, he should have already seen that information. It tells you what you have to do. If you mean that you don't know how to like get to Deviri, you have to click on the, it's like the mask face at the, you know, I forgot that I'm streaming. I can just show you.
Yeah.
So it's this right here. Make sure you have Steel Path active. And it's this mask right here. You click on this. And this opens up the Deviri page. And then you just click on circuit. And you select the weapons that you want from here. God of Logic says, I've literally been non-stop in this game for 135 hours past couple weeks. You're so real for that.
Dude, what a G, dude. Oh my gosh.
Tadashi, what? What would you recommend to grind for best plat gain? Because you see that I'm up in plat. I don't have like any plat right now, Chief. What are you talking about? I'm at 1100. Not 11,000, just in case you misread that.
Yeah, that's he's super low right now. He normally has way more than that.
I do a lot of fishers, Tadashi, like the conjunction survival fisher. Yeah, in my videos, there's a few videos where I have like 15,000, for example. I'm just kind of low right now because I'm waiting on some trades to go through. But I do ribbon trading, so like I'll get ribbons and roll them with Kuva and sell those, and also I do this mission right here is my favorite mission. The Steel Path Conjunction Survival. And I just stay there for like 2, 3, 4 hours. You get a ton of steel lessons, so you can turn that in for more relics and for more Kuva for the ribbons that I mentioned. Crack open a bunch of prime parts, get prime sets to sell. You get Thrax Plasm from the Lua Thrax, which you can turn in for arcanes. In fact, if you guys want to see something truly insane, I have a ridiculous amount of Lua Thrax Plasm right now. Let's go to Zariman and see how many arcanes I could get. Yeah, Glaive Prime is good for Platinum too. Although in my case, I'm not going to be selling the Glaive Prime right now. I'm going to be selling the Glaive Prime in about a year from now, because I'm going to wait till it's vaulted again. Let's go to... Where am I going? Whoops, misclick. So if I go to Yanta here, and I go to Trade in Lua Thrax Plasm... yeah, watch the IR farm video. Yeah. So I have 9,383 Thrax Plasm, and these arcanes only cost 15 each. So I can currently buy that amount of arcanes. 625 arcane blessings. That's a lot of arcanes. And I could either sell those, or I could turn them into Vosper and get other packs. Yeah, I'm gonna get to at least 10,000 before I spend that. You will wait a year, that's dedication.
I'd wait longer.
You have no idea. Yeah, it might be longer than a year. I have trades that I'm doing now that I put into play like 2 years ago. I always wait for stuff to get vaulted.
My patience is all. I'll see you later.
Already got a good start on my glaive collection. I have like 7 glaive blueprints right now, which is the rare part. Yeah, 7 glaive blueprints. Let's say I farm up 20 glaive sets, for example. Even if the glaive goes back up to, it was at like 500 plat before. Even if it hit 200 plat, that would be like 200 plat. That would be like 4,000 plat for 20 sets. I already have melee duplicate tank skin. I actually finished it today. I have every arcane in the game maxed out now, as of today. Upgraded 137 out of 137. That's one of my goals done. Yeah, are Arcane Energizers still selling super cheap? I should actually go and buy one of those, to be honest. What are they selling for maxed out right now? Back up to 700. I saw one for 550 the other day. Wish I had bought that. Why's my copy paste not working again, dude?
Well,
Oops,
I'm
cancel.
gonna go ahead and get off.
Alright, I'll see ya.
See ya. Bye, Chad. Have a good day.
I only have 1100 plat right now, but I'm gonna buy another one of these sets for 700. It's easy plat right there when that flips. You're talking about dedication. I farmed enough motes from the Jade event to buy 2 sets of Energize. I got 2 sets of Energize, 2 sets of Avenger, and 2 sets of Aegis. And 2 of each set of the silvers that only cost 1 each to turn into Vosphor. And like 4K profit from grind. Yeah, Molt Augment is good for money. I'm gonna be honest, God of Logic, I'm not sure how I would do that with Vauban. That sounds rough. Especially with the, you know, the modifiers in the mission. You don't actually have to use that frame, by the way, God of Logic, the way that EDA works. What? Actually, hold on. What's specifically the challenge from your brother? Did he say that you have to solo EDA with all of the modifiers active? Because if he'll pay you 5,000 plat just for doing EDA, you don't have to use any of those frames or any of those weapons, or turn on any of the challenges. Like, picking that frame and, like, those weapons, doing that is optional to get you more rewards from EDA. But if your brother will give you 5,000 plat just for doing EDA, you can bring whatever stuff you want to just go do it. You won't get the actual awards from the mission, but if it gets you 5,000 plat, then do that. Yeah, Chad, if you want to talk about dedication to being patient for making platinum, all you gotta look at is these energized sets here to know that I'm patient. Just waiting to sell these. He said all but one. Yeah, so the reason he said all but one is because if you have to do it all but one of one of the modifiers to get all the rewards, so it's like basically a full EDA run. So still though, if you're using all 4 of the challenges, like at the bottom, here let me just go there so I can explain it better. You don't have to use one of those frames, for example. Like if you have a frame that you think you can do it with, then you could just use a free frame and bring the rest of the modifiers. So, okay. I put my stuff on here that it had me use. What were the freaking weapons again? Onos and Tombo. Alright, so for example, right now I have the frame, like one of the frames, one of the weapons, and all the modifiers on, and I'm at 37 out of 37. You only need 34 to get all 5 rewards. So that's why your brother said all but one modifier. So if you want, you could bring whatever frame you want and still get 34 and take that as your free modifier. For example, if I put on Lavos here, that's not one of the frames. So you see the frame turned off, but I'm still at 34. So if you have a frame that you do think you could do it with, just bring whatever frame you want, and then bring the rest of the stuff that you have to bring. Or if you had a good frame, you could take whatever weapon you want, so on, so on. You can turn one of these off, basically. Yeah, Vulture, if you want to maximize your gains, then you need to hold on to Energize until it gets back up closer to like 1500 plat for a set. I don't have like any plat right now, Vulture. Not like actual plat. I'm down to 400 actual plat right now, but I have like 30,000 plat in flips that I'm waiting to sell. Yeah, Tadashi, I can show it to you. This is the Affinity Farm Mirage. And I replaced the 4th ability with Nourish. What's up, Notif? How you doing, man? The reason why I'm using all 4 Archon mods in this build, because I know that looks weird, is because Explosive Ledger Domain actually triggers all 4 mods, because depending on what kind of drop you convert into the explosion from this augment, they do all of the 4 base elements. Like if you look here, it says that Explosive Ledger Domain does heat, cold, electric, and toxin damage, which means that all 4 of these are able to trigger. So you get the energy regen from Stretch, you get the extra orb from Flow, you get the extra heat damage from Vitality, and you get the extra corrosive proc from Continuity. Now, a Nourish does not boost abilities. I'm not using Nourish because of the viral damage, I'm using it because of the energy gain multiplier. So, for example, when Archon Stretch triggers, and I get the 2 energy per second regen from Archon Stretch, that 2 energy per second regen is multiplied by Nourish to be more than 2 energy per second. So that helps maintain my energy economy, especially paired with Arcane Steadfast, which gives you a chance to cast abilities for free, basically. So that's why I'm using Nourish. It has nothing to do with the viral damage at all. If you want to see it in action, I can go do a mission with it. Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. Logic is killing those Demolist. It's crazy that you're doing ED8 MR5. That's so insane. I'm impressed that you even got there. What the heck? Why's my... Hello, hello? Why's my microphone going crazy? You guys able to hear me? Let me know if you're still able to hear me, guys. My microphone feed's going crazy right now. What the hell's going on? Alright, for some reason my output isn't showing me that I'm outputting anymore, but as long as you can still hear me, whatever. Yeah, it's very impressive logic. I've not met many people with that kind of determination. Actually, we'll go to Elite Onslaught. We'll go to Elite. There ain't no pansies around here. Alright, so you need to get a few initial kills with just your regular weapon, because you have to start, you know, generating drops on the ground. The augment to turn into explosives. And then going down is to be expected, because this is a glass tank build. Glass cannon build, I mean. This isn't quite as good on EDA. Not EDA. On Elite Onslaught, I mean. Just because the enemies are higher level. This is actually a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. This is much better on regular Onslaught. I also had some people helping me using power donation. Yeah, so maybe you do want to farm regular Onslaught with this. You're trying to get focus, for example. Let's go to regular Onslaught here and see what happens. Because if you're using this build to try and farm focus, for example, you don't need to do the highest level enemies. You need to get the most kills that you possibly can. Yeah, you guys can see once you get some drops on the ground, it basically becomes an infinite feedback loop. People spawn, they explode. You cast again to make more explosions. See, they just keep blowing up here. Once you get the first few kills going, you don't have to do basically anything for the rest of the zone. Yeah, if I had a focus lens on this build, you would be getting an insane amount of focus right now. Running a squad only helps with affinity gain in the sense that like your squad mates can buff your build. For example, if you have other people here running the power donation aura, then they would give you more power strength. I got 700 kills in that first zone. Yeah, about 700 kills in a single zone is insane. And yeah, notif, it's very nice that this week rolled back around. Hope you're able to get both the weapons you want. So again, now that we're in a new zone, you just gotta kill a few guys to start generating drops on the ground. Try to kill guys over there so I can hit them at the spawn. Like I said, it starts to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. You can see that Archon stretch is triggering. They're right there. Got my screen, Archon stretch. Like I said, all the Archon mobs do trigger on this build. So I am getting that energy regen. As long as you have a good operator, it's okay if you go down occasionally. Keep in mind, this build has no defenses on. It's built purely for max kills. The enemies here are super weak, so self-reviving is really easy. Have that ability on. The fact that one Mugen Mass takes 12 hours is BS. Yep. Oh, sorry, I forgot to answer Zanzu. Do I know why Boreal has been taken out of Arcane rotation? Yeah, so the Boreal fight is currently bugged. It's causing people's games to crash whenever they fight him. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with the code of that fight, basically, so they've taken it out of rotation temporarily, so that people's games don't, you know, crash every time they try to kill him. But he'll be back once they fix that. Yeah, there's 1,200 kills in 2 zones.
Proceed immediately. Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Torrid build, you thief. Trying to steal all my builds. My main build is Corrosive Cold here. If I didn't have a Riven, because this is my Riven, it's crit chance multi-shot. If you don't have a Riven, there's a lot of things you could run here. You could do a Prime Bane mod, obviously would be a huge amount of damage. So if you wanted to do, you know, if you're willing to use Bane mods, then you could use that, of course. You could use Duration would be fine. Bladed rounds, hammer shot, honey munitions. A lot of choices. If you were willing to sacrifice damage, you could use Shivering Contagion, because this is a Corrosive Cold build. If you threw Shivering Contagion on here, then you would be freezing like whole groups of enemies super fast, because this makes cold procs spread to nearby enemies. You would be like super rapidly, instantly freezing crowds of enemies. If you want, I can show you what that would look like.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Let's go hop into a mission and see what that would look like with Shivering Contagion on. What's up, Quarry? Is that how you pronounce your name? Or and that's not a Q, that's no, my bad. Owari, what's up? Welcome to the chat.
Scans show Grenero harvesting Kuba nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuba catalysts.
Never seen Shivering Contagion in action.
As expected,
It's really good on Sentinels.
environmental systems
You know, freezing stuff for free is always funny, but yeah, here we go.
sustain your environment or attach Kuba catalysts to begin harvesting.
They're gonna die too fast to really notice it, but if I try to not kill them instantly, you see how everyone's frozen? You see that? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Because so the Torrid is already a chaining weapon. So you're already chaining and hitting multiple people and applying cold procs to multiple people at once. So Shivering Contagion is sharing the cold procs from each of the multiple people you're already hitting to every other person around them. So it's super fast. So there's like 20 guys right here in this hallway. Watch this. They're basically all frozen. Just like that. And again, this is no ribbon. I took my ribbon off for this mod, so this is anyone can do this.
Life support incoming.
Primary Frostbite with Shivering Contagion. Now you can't use Frostbite in this build because there's no other source of base damage on the weapon. The Arcane is the only source of base damage. Frostbite gives crit damage and multi-shot. If you wanted to use Frostbite, then you would need to use a base damage mod in this spot. Because right now, this 360% damage from Merciless is the only base damage on the build, because I'm not running Galvanized Aptitude or Serration. You could potentially run... I can't fit Serration here because it's polarized. But you could... If you wanted to, you could put Serration here and then run Frostbite. Which gives, I think, 120% crit damage and 90% multi-shot. Why not use Shred instead of Vile Acceleration? Because the punch-through chaining thing doesn't work on the Torrid tank ski. The end of the beam on the Torrid ends in like a small radial AoE effect, and that keeps it from acting like a normal chaining weapon. If you punch through with the Torrid and hit more enemies, it doesn't create more chains. So you just want to use full fire rate. Actually, one really good thing you can put here in this last mod spot is actually primed fulmination. I know that sounds weird. I mean, not fulmination, firestorm. I know that sounds weird because it's not an AoE weapon; it's a beam weapon. But let's go to the simulacrum, and I'm going to show you guys something weird. For those of you that don't already know about this, there's a bug with prime firestorm on the Torrid. I'll show you in just a sec here. Yeah, blast is extremely good with the Torrid. You could also do a blast build. And if you do a blast build, that would free up a mod slot. But first, let me show you this. All right, so here's a regular build here. Actually, gonna take this Serving Contagion off. All right, so here's a regular build without Prime Firestorm. So if I summon some gunners here. Got 5 gunners here. Wait, let me check this here. There we go. So if we shoot these guys, we'll hit 3 more people. Because the Torrid chains to 3 enemies. Okay, so you see if I shoot this guy, it consistently chains off to the right and hits these 3 guys. But it's like if I shoot this guy, it'll chain off and hit these 3 guys and not hit the guy in the end. So for example, let's let the status procs wear off on this guy. Just to prove that he's not getting hit. So if I shoot this guy. Well, he does get hit, my bad. How many chains does this do? I thought it was 3. Is it 4? Or 5? Hold on. Am I stupid? Give me a sec, guys. Oh, it's 5 enemies. That's my bad. I thought it was 3 for some reason. Hold on. Okay. I think it's, what, 6 guys I can hit? Whoops, I gotta kill this first, guys. Yeah, it's 5 guys. I don't know why I thought it was 3. I must have been thinking of a different weapon. Beam is capable of chaining up to 5 nearby enemies with 6 meters. Yeah, so it's, you can hit 1 guy and then it chains to 5 more, so it hits 6 people in total. Here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I shoot... it has to be within 6 meters, though, I think. Hold on, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. There you go. That guy's getting hit. Okay, so we're hitting all 6 guys now. So you can see if I shoot this guy, it hits all 6 people. Let's add some more people here. Let's go to 8 people. So with 8 people, you can see it still only hits 6. It's just these 6. Only 6 guys. It won't hit these 2 guys because you hit 1 person and it chains to 5 more. If I shoot this guy, then it'll hit these 6. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no matter what, it only hits 6 people. For some reason, you put Prime Firestorm on the Torrid. Right here. It changed to 2 more people. So you can hit 8 people. But, hitting all 8 people here. See that? Prime Firestorm adds 2 more chains to the Torrid Incarnate Beam for some reason. No idea why. Doesn't make any sense, because it's not what the mod does. It increases blast radius, and this weapon is not even AoE, it's a beam. But for some reason, it lets you chain to 2 more people. Is it worth it for 2 more people? Yes, chaining to 2 more people is insane. Do you have any idea how insane that is? Going from 5 to 7? That's a 40% increase in the amount of chains that you have, effectively, if you view it that way. Especially if you don't have a ribbon. So it's like, well, like, okay, so look at this build. Well, not this build, this is my Saryn build. What did I just move? My stupid, oh, my ribbon. So look at this build. Look at how good this build already is without the 8th mod spot. It's like you already have, you know, Corrosive Cold, you have all the important mods, you have crit chance, Galvanized Chamber, blah blah blah. And look at the Incarnate stats. It has a 6.8 crit multiplier, or 8x if you have Tenacious Bond on, and 147% crit chance, 85 status chance, good damage, Corrosive Cold. It's like, what do you really need in that 8th mod spot? Like, look at how fast these guys die. These are Steel Path enemies, by the way. Let me summon these guys in. It gets to a point where it's like, you do enough damage where it's better to hit more people rather than to do more damage. Because, like, if you're already basically one-shotting, what do you need more damage for? You should just one-shot more people. So here's this build without the 8th mod on. Let me get some stacks here. This is actually not good because I don't have my Merciless stacks, so hold on. There we go. Okay, so now I have my Merciless stacks stacking up here. As you can see, when you have the Merciless stacked up, let's summon a new group of guys there with the Arcane stacked. Yeah, see, this is what it's like at full performance. So this is with just those 7 mods on. And this is with no Warframe buffs. So it's like, how much more damage do you need? And like, realistically, you're not going to be doing this. You're going to be using a Warframe that buffs it, for example, because a lot of frames have some kind of buff. So, for example, I have Nourish on my Revenant. Let's turn on Nourish, which means that I now have Corrosive Cold and Nourish, giving me Viral. Let's see what this looks like. It's absolutely insane. And all I did is add Viral to it. Let alone you could use Roar, you could use Chroma, you know, whatever kind of buff you're using. And again, this is missing the 8th mod spot. This is no ribbon, just these 7 basic mods. So it's like, sure, you could put damage in this last mod spot, or you could put Prime Firestorm, and you could chain to 2 more people and kill the crowds even faster. Yeah, Tankski, the chaining is a bug. That's why it's crazy. Why Corrosive Cold and not Corrosive Blast? That's true. You could also make it Corrosive Blast instead. Yeah, you could put a heat mod here. I was just showing an example build, but yeah, Corrosive Blast would also be good. If I was going to do a blast build, though, I would probably want to use Blast Toxin instead and free up a mod spot, because you did yeah, let me fix my build. Let's go to some random config here. Yes, for some reason, no, the punch through does not add chaining on the Torrid, because the Torrid... Okay, look at the Torrid beam. Hold on, let me... The reason it doesn't add punch through is because if you look at the end of the torrid beam, actually you can't really see it very well because of my energy colors. Oh, you can't see very well. Damn. At the end of the torrid beam is like an AoE sphere, which keeps it from acting like a regular chaining weapon. It essentially just TLDR. No, it does not work. Anyways, so let's think about a blast build on the Torrid. So you guys were saying, why not make this build Corrosive Blast? So replace this Riven with a heat mod, for example, and make it Corrosive Blast. If you do that, then you don't have any mod space open for the new mod Rifle Elementalist. And Rifle Elementalist is a ton of damage, so let's go take a look at that. So building from the ground up here, let's actually just copy this over to D. It's a baseline. So let's get rid of high voltage and malignant force. We're gonna keep cryo rounds, and we gotta put the heat mod on. So we'll put on thermite rounds. So now we have blast damage. The Torrid has toxin damage innately, so it's now blast toxin, and this frees up a mod spot so that you can use Rifle Elementalist, which gives you 90% extra status damage. This is a straight up 1.9x damage multiplier on status effects. Also, since this is Blast and Toxin instead of Blast Corrosive, this is now 2 status types that both do damage. So these will both be increased by 90% from Rifle Elementalist. So that's fantastic. I'm actually trying to think of what this last mod spot is. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's right. It's using my Riven. That's right. I was like, what am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. I usually have a Riven in this spot. So what would be the last spot here? Well, an obvious choice would be to throw a Bane in. The Toxin would double dip that. Yeah, let's throw a Bane in. That's... there really can't be anything better than a Bane, honestly. So Prime Bane of Roken, for example. So this is now a Blast Toxin build, with a Bane multiplying the damage, and multiplying the Toxin twice, and a Rifle Elementalist multiplying the status damage again by 1.9. So this is a insane amount of Blast and Toxin damage. Let's take a look at how this performs against Corrupted Heavy Gunners. I'm not going to use Nourish, this is just going to be the weapon. It's going to be bad at first, obviously, because I need Merciless stacks. I probably should have just summoned lower level guy. There we go. Alright, let's get a new stack of enemies here. Now that we have that stacked up all the way. You can see once you have the Merciless actually active, those blast procs and those toxin procs really start to mess them up a lot harder. Now let's throw Nourish on top of that. You can see that the addition of viral damage is absolutely insane. Alright, let me check up on chat here. Also, let's create my MR26. Don't know how to fully build properly. That's okay. Galvanized Aptitude does not work on the Torrid. It does not work effectively. Yeah, Viral is a huge 9-day difference. Nourish is incredible. So, Galvanized Aptitude only affects basically half the damage of the Torrid. When you look at the evolutions here, this evolution right here where it says increases base damage by 51, the Torrid has 51 base damage to start with, so adding this 51 doubles its damage. Unfortunately, the Galvanized Aptitude only affects the original 51 damage and not the 51 damage from the evolution. So the extra damage that you would be expecting from aptitude is effectively cut in half. Rifle elementalist galvanized aptitude. No, you don't want to use galvanized aptitude. Yeah, so like galvanized aptitude, it basically only adds 40% damage instead of 80%. You can think of it that way. The turret also doesn't have that many stats effects. Like on this build, for example, on most torrent builds, a lot of the time you'll just have like 2 stats effects. So even if it did work correctly, it would only be adding 180% base damage. And the fact that it's not working correctly means that in this scenario, for example, it would only be adding 90% damage. So it blows on the turret. No, Galvanized Aptitude is not Bane damage. It's base damage. The Galvanized mods are base damage, except on projectile weapons where they're bugged to be multiplicative, where they act like Mirage's Eclipse basically, but they're supposed to be base damage. So it's like Merciless, for example, or Serration. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting a Riven, though, for the turret if you guys can, because, let's go back to using my build, for example. We like those red crits. And that was with no buffs. So now let's use Nourish. Yep. How do you farm Town Fort shards? You can get Archon shards from doing the weekly Archon hunt, doing Elite Deep Archimedia, and doing Netrocells. And you can also get a shard each week from Bird, although it's not Town Forged. Do you have any tips for killing Steel Path Juggernauts? Is there a reason to kill Steel Path Juggernauts? That'd be my question. I forget if Juggernauts are still resistant to Ash's Fatal Teleport. I used to kill them that way. So I don't know if this actually still works. They may have fixed this, because you can't typically do a finisher attack on Juggernauts. But I used to use Ash's Fatal Teleport, which is an augment. The teleport will perform a finisher on the target, dealing 200% extra damage. So if you used Ash and you teleported to a Juggernaut, you would do a finisher on them, and it would usually instant kill them. I don't know if that still works, though. What's my Torrid Riven? It's crit chance multi-shot. Let me turn the music back on. I forgot about that. I was too enthralled answering your guys' questions. I forgot to turn music back on. What is a good Cedo Riven to go for? I have no idea. Check Warframe Market. Best stat, good stats. Depends on if you're talking about the main fire or the alt fire. Multi-shot would be good either way. Like, multi-shot increases the amount of alt fire glaives that are shot. Have you tried a heavy caliber on Torrid? No. What's the point of that, though? Heavy caliber is the same damage as Serration. It's a beam weapon, so the negative accuracy shouldn't really... What, does it actually affect it? It shouldn't. Let me take a look at that. Oh, it does make it go weird, that's funny. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't know why you would want to use that. That's weird that that works. Usually negative accuracy doesn't affect beam weapons at all. How odd. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the extra Saryn. I might actually keep that extra Saryn Prime to put other builds on. Because I've got Umbra Form on my first Saryn. No, the Mesmer Skin Invulnerability is not duration based, it's stack based, it's power strength. Every time you take damage with Mesmer Skin, it takes away one of your Mesmer stacks, and it has like a 3-second cooldown before you can lose a stack again, and the amount of stacks you have is based on power strength. You guys are keeping me up way too late tonight, you know that? What's my opinion on that Ureli cosplay? I mean, she twerked, so immediate win. I got you, Zanzuki. Oh, man. I don't even know what to do this week. What incarnates do you recommend this week? Basically the entire week. All 5. This is the best week of Steel Path. But if you don't have the Torrid, definitely get that. I would say if you don't have anything yet, get the Torrid and the Dual Tox Assist. I actually did not see it in person, Vulture. I wasn't at the cosplay. I was downstairs during the cosplay. Yeah, the Miter and Cardin is super good. Tanks, it's amazing. No, Bane of Orokin does not work on Thrax units. They are factionless. There's no faction mod that works on them. My Necromech build is actually not done, Vulture, because I was still doing a few formas. You definitely want Necromech Repair and Necromech Rage on here. Those two together give you basically all the energy that you need. Mostly the mods you would expect, you know, the defensive mods, Fiber, Redirections, Flow for energy, Intensify for strength. Necromech Augur is nice, it gives you, it's basically the Augur mods for Necromechs. Continuity, of course, for duration, Streamline for efficiency. I think I'm missing, hey, you don't put Vitality on here. I don't have Vitality right now. In fact, I'll just swap that for the shields. Am I ready for Sevagoth Prime? Yeah. Got... What do I have? I have 4 in Sevagoth. 4 in the claw, 4 in the shadow, and 5 in the claws, yeah. My body is ready. I just buy whatever format I need, so. I need to do a build video on Prodia. Fucking love Prodia. If she's your main, your main Warframe Vino mage, I hope you're aware to not use Brief Respite or any of the Augur mods on her. I am definitely not doing the circuit right now. 1, because it's way too late, and 2, because my circuit choices right now are terrible. Yeah, you can use regular redirection if you need to, Vulture. You still get you get basically all of the effect anyway. Regular redirections puts you at 1110, and you only need is it 1150 or 1250 to max out your shield gate? Oh, it's just, that's weird. So I only have 1110, but it says 2.5 seconds. I thought you needed 1150 to max it out. But maybe it's just rounding up, because you definitely need 1150. Yeah, so you really don't need primary direction. Just flexing, I guess. Yeah, I have work today, Batman. It was my last day off of my 11-day TanoCon vacation. I gotta go back to work today. Yeah, I don't have any rules posted yet, Logic. Just do the obvious stuff, you know, don't drop slurs here and whatnot. Oh, I probably should go to bed, but I like hanging out with you guys and answering your endless questions. Although I need to get my beauty sleep so that I can put out a build video for you guys before I go to work. I don't have to work until 5 p.m. Batman, so it's not a problem. I'm still gonna get a full night's sleep. How many subs do I need to quit my job? It's not so much about subs as the income from the videos. Need more views for that. Let me put it this way, if all of my videos got as many views as my Chroma video, I would quit my job. I might do a Prodia build video next. I want to do Prodia and that Mirage Affinity farm video. So what to use on Nidus? I forget why I have. Why I have Archon continuity on Nidus? I was probably using the augment. Here's my Nidus build, Ivara fan. I don't think you actually need... yeah, you don't need to use 3 Umbra Forma for this. You can just use... you can just use 2 if you wanted to do triple Umbral, because stretch would still fit if it wasn't polarized. Or actually, wait, no, would that fit? Because you would need 8 spare. That would be... no, never mind. I'm stupid. That would not fit. You would have to take off power drift for that to fit with 2 Umbra Forma. Okay, this is a very high investment build. You guys can use the Discord to get groups together if you want to do that, like in the general chat, for example. If you guys need to join the Discord, still use !Discord, or you can use the pinned message chat. The pinned message link, I mean. Yeah, hop in there. I'm not sure what builds I'm doing next. Tadashi, it might be a Prodia build. What's my Furus build look like? What's my Furus build? I was playing around with a Blast Electric build, and my Riven is crit chance, crit damage. If I didn't have a Riven, then I would be using Pistol Elementalist here to boost up the Blast and Electric procs. And yeah, I like Steadfast on Prodia, Awari. I think Steadfast combined with Equilibrium, and the health orbs from Dispensary mean that you don't need to use Prime Flow. Are the groups in your Discord active? Well, the Discord is really just my community Discord. It hasn't been actively used as like a group finder, but there's plenty of people in there that are active. Yeah, I've played with multiple viewers repeatedly. Seems to be some active people. I already have a Netracell video, Tadashi. It's a Netracell video using Nova. Although I'm not gonna lie, there's some stuff I could have done better in that video. Like for one, you could argue that Wukong's better because you just fly around and you can put on. One thing that I should have used in that video is Magus Anomaly, the operator arcane that lets you every time you transfer, you suck enemies like close to you, so you can suck enemies into the circle if they're like just hanging around outside. I should have done that in the video. I probably also should have used Nova's portals in the video, because I had that replaced with Resonator. I should have replaced Antimatter Drop instead, and kept the portal, and then you could move around a little faster, if you were going to use Nova. But yeah, I have a video on that. Can Equinox's Mend ability heal defense targets? I'm pretty sure that it can, yes. What's up, Kermit? How you doing, man? You wish to trade with me? What do you mean? Yeah, that's my video. I am Unified Codex. It's my video. I already have 10 of those potions, I'm good. The funny thing is that a lot of people probably didn't get the reference of the Graphet. It wasn't a typo, like, as you know, obviously it's Prophet, but Graphet is a Warframe meme from years ago. It's all good, Tadashi. If you feel like subbing now, that'd be great. Why are so many of you up so late? Well, it's probably not late for you in your time zone, but back up to freaking 30 viewers right now. You guys are making me not want to get off. I'm not even doing anything exciting right now. I'm just sitting in my fucking arsenal answering questions. Is this what you guys want from me? Alright, Kermit, if you could stop flooding the chat with memes, that'd be great. Yeah, sleep is for the weak. It's all good, Kermit. I still love you. I hope everybody in chat has joined the Discord and entered that raffle. I'm giving away 2 30-day resource boosters. Make sure that you enter that in the raffles channel. How many people we got so far? We got 31 people who have entered. There's over 100 people in the Discord and only 31 have entered. You guys are missing out on these free boosters. Yep. Just joined the stream. What's up, Ghost? I'm just chilling in my arsenal right now, answering chat's endless build questions. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I gotta use the restroom. I expect multiple questions that I'll have to answer when I get back. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna give chat, you guys, about a 15-minute warning here. I'm gonna go until it's about 4:45 a.m. my time. I'm gonna go till 5 a.m. and then we're shutting things down. Are the Dex Furus the same as the normal Furus? No, that's why they're the Dex Furus. They're different. What's a good method to get Kavia rep? Well, if you have Steel Path unlocked, remember that you're able to do Steel Path bounties, which give 50% more standing. So, for example, the highest bounty on the regular path gets 5,000. On Steel Path, it's 7,500. Just look out for the bounties that are fast, basically. So look out for, like, Exterminates, Alchemies. Those are probably the two best ones. Just do whatever the fastest bounty is that's currently up, basically. Hopefully it's one of the top two, like the tier 5 or the tier 4, to get like 6,000 or 7,500. Make sure you have the parallax ship built. Let me go to ships here. Just go to equipment and go to my stupid orbiter. There we go. So when you have the parallax built, it unlocks the Orcan Eye ability. And it says Ordis scans the area for rare items. I thought it would be more detailed than that. What it actually does is you drop it down, and it reveals everything, like all collectibles, within 150 meters of you. So if you have Orcan Eye, and you go into the Whispers in the Wall area and you drop that, it'll show you exactly where all the Voca near you are. So if you want, you can drop that and get some easy Voca. I actually don't really play Gloom Owari. Not Gloom, Sevagoth. I haven't really played Sevagoth a whole lot. Once this Prime comes out next month, since I'm gonna have to do a video on that, of course, I'm gonna get into him and, you know, really do a deep dive into how he works, and come back to me next month after that video and ask me that question. I don't think anyone ever said the Furus Incarnate was trash, Tadashi. The Furus is trash. Then when the Incarnate came out, it was obviously amazing. Alright, chat. We got about 10 minutes here. Am I gonna go do a dog days? Dog days are on? That's what I should do. I'm so sad the mall's going away, the whole Vania Central Mall. So cool, but at least we'll be able to see it in 1989. Let's go do some dog days. Let's get our water gun on. Am I ready to get wet? Is that what you just asked me, Keldathame? What do you mean by that? Explain. Oh yeah, let's get the lob blobs out here. Oh yeah. I'm the water assassin. Get out of here. This is so much easier on PC than it was on console. You ever see somebody try hard a water gun fight? Get blobbed, idiot. Get blobbed, idiot. I gotta figure out my real streaming schedule for you guys now that I'm going back to work. I have basically 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like my time zone, free each day. I need to start streaming like every other day from like 12 to 4 at least. What do you guys think about that? Eastern Standard Time. What do you guys think about that? What if I did like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then every other, you know, like Saturday from 12 to 4:30 or something like that. The water gun in a Karnon, yeah. Shoots acid instead, just kills him. Come on, guys, group up. Group up. Get together. No, you don't want to get together? Okay. I love how the lob blobs are just one-hit kills. Get out of here, nerd. Easy. Only 10 pearls. Does this event have lore? It does. It's pretty funny. For some reason, every year around this time on the dot, there's a gas leak in the Grenier arenas on Sedna, and it makes them all high, and they think that they're having a supreme death battle when in fact they're actually just having a water gun fight. So basically, they're all tripping balls. the heck? Let's fix that. Alright, that's all kinds of messed up. Wow.
Does anyone have a vertical foregrip?
Let's try to fix that. There we go. Alright, guys. Coming close to a close here. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. I definitely did. If anybody has any final questions for me, I might be able to answer them. Harmony build, I sure do. Yeah, you can basically just use this. The arcane is super important. You need to use melee afflictions on this weapon. This is a heavy attack build, by the way. Any other games you are looking forward to this year? Well, they're not Warframe, so no, not really. The only other game I really care about is Last Epoch, which is already out. I just love Warframe, man. What can I say? Best game ever. Here, let me go prove that this build works real quick. Just to end the stream off. Are there any frames I would recommend suggesting heavily into? I mean, the ones you enjoy, obviously, but in terms of ones that would be mechanically worth it, Saryn is an absolute beast. Saryn, Mag. Yeah, 2.9 million damage, you see that? 14 million damage. I said 14 million. Oh, this thing is so good, dude. What, was that 3.2 million or 32 million? Either way, they die. 5.3 million. 5.3 million. 44 million. Holy. 44 million damage, bro. Yeah, Saryn, Mesa, Jade's pretty fire. Never looked into Saryn. I shall do that. Yeah, you're in for a treat if you haven't used Saryn. Revenant if you want to, you know, have a super unkillable frame. Zaku's amazing. Dante's amazing. Nej is amazing. Gyre is incredible. If you were on stream the other day, you saw me potentially get 25,000 kills in one survival with Gyre. Mag's amazing. There's a lot of good frames. Frost is really good after his rework. Yeah, Saryn is super disgusting. You guys are getting bonus minutes right now. We're past my deadline I gave you. But I gotta show Saryn, since he said he's... I haven't looked at Saryn. I have a video on Saryn, by the way, if you want to go watch it. Notif. Best stats for Kuba Brahma, crit chance, crit damage, multi-shot. Let's see how disgusting this Saryn is here. Now, you like that? You like these numbers? A lot of this is because of Saryn. $183 kills in 1 minute. 183 kills in 1 minute. That's Saryn. Yeah, she's disgusting. Can you give us a sneak peek on Prodia build for your video? You should have been in the other stream. But yeah, I can show you. This is my Prodia build. Alright guys, I'm about to shut the stream down here. If you have any other questions, you can toss them in Discord and I'll answer them when I can. Remember, ! Discord in the chat if you need that bot to give you the link. I also have the message pinned to the top. And here's the Prodia build. Replace the 4th ability with Roar. And then, here's the build. Here's a sneak peek for you guys. Oh, sorry, I should have switched the screen back to the full screen, by the way, for that Saryn gameplay. It's my bad, but it's all good. My Anki cord doesn't work like that. I do have a ribbon on, but even without the ribbon, it wouldn't matter because Saryn kills everything. The reason why your Anki core probably isn't as good as mine is because you don't have Sentient Surge on. You need to get the Sentient Surge augment. Anyways, alright guys. Stream's coming to a close here. I know you guys have endless questions. Like I said, join the Discord. You can ask your questions in there, go to the build chat, toss all the questions you want in there. Other people in the community will help out, I'll answer them. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Never modern soft coming back with a smack. Beat marathon, I'm a killer on the track. Never modern soft coming back with a smack. Blasting fools never lost his back. Thirsty for blood, even more just like that. I'm a killer on the track. Never modern soft coming back with a smack.
Cheese.